Hello, good morning. I am Seema Garg, Associate Professor in Chemistry, SPC Government College, Ajmer. Mass spectrometry. It is for MSc Semester 3, Paper 11, Unit 2, Spectroscopy. Mass spectra, it is a technique to determine the mass of the molecule. This is your syllabus. Introduction, mass spectral fragmentation, rules, high resolution mass spectrometry, examples of fragmentation. Introduction. Credit for discovery of mass spectrometer idea, theory and design of instrument goes to J.J. Thomson, F.W. Ashton and A.J. Dempster. In 1922, F.W. Ashton received Nobel Prize for design of a mass spectrometer. Study of rare gases, helium, neon, argon, and mass of neon isotope 22. Mass spectra is known as mass spectroscopy. Mass spectra is not known as mass spectroscopy like other UV, IR, and MR spectra because it does not involve electromagnetic radiation. Thus, it is called mass spectrometry. Normally, mass spectra uses high energy electron, about 17 electron volt, to break a molecule into fragments positively charged and unpaired electron species radical. Separation and analysis of the fragments provide information about molecular weight of organic, inorganic, small and large molecules. Structure of organic molecules helps in verifying purity of the sample, percentage of isotopic abundance of elements, molecular formula of organic molecules, sequencing and analysis of peptides and proteins by soft ionization MS technique. Moreover, various types of known or unknown samples of archaeological materials, pesticides, biological fluids, forensic samples, petroleum fractions, environmental pollution, intact viral ions, lunar materials, etc. are examined by mass spectrometry. This technique requires very less quantity, micrograms of the sample, as well as it takes very less time and it has higher reproducibility. It means once you determine or once you analyze sample with the mass, it will be same repeated again. Suppose you are taking benzene, so whatever the fragmentation is coming means mass of benzene 78, it will be reproducible. Means again you will get the same mass on the instrument. Basic principle of mass spectra. Atom or molecule is hit by high energy of electron, about 17 electron volt. Molecule, it is heated by electron. This electron is transfer its energy to the molecule, and this energy rich species, see here, this energy rich species ejects an electron and it forming positively charged and unpaired electron, that is called radical. So this is the basic principle of the mass spectra. These ions are then accelerated by passing through an electric field applied between the slide S1 and S2. This is the Dempster's mass spectrometer. Here in this part S1 and S2. Here it is accelerated. This ion after ionization, they are accelerated, where a potential energy of about 10,000 volts or more is applied. This electric field then gives approximately the same kinetic energy. After acceleration, this is ions are passes through the magnetic field, and after passing through the magnetic field, they are analyzed by detector. So this is the instrument designed by the Dempster. Suppose if P is the accelerating potential and E is the charge on the particle, then the electrical energy applied, that is PE, will be equal to kinetic energy of the particle. So PE is equal to 1/2 mv square, where m is mass and v is the velocity of the particle. The accelerated positive particles are then moved into a strong magnetic field, that is in the region D, that is a magnetic field. The magnetic field is applied between two semicircular poles of an electromagnet in a direction perpendicular to the motion of the particles. See here. Now, due to the magnetic field of intensity H, force acting on each particle will be equal to HeV, and the centrifugal force will be given by mv square upon r, where r is equal to radius of the circular path assumed by the particle. Thus, mv square upon r is equal to HeV, and by VV it will be removed, and mv upon r is equal to He. On squaring this equation, we will get m square v square upon r square equal to h square e square. Substituting the value of v square from equation 1, we will get this equation where h and p are constants, and we will get this thing. So we will get the equation m upon e or m upon z is directly proportional to r square is radius. So this is the equation for the mass spectrometer. This is your lecture 1. In next lecture, I will explain you the instrumentation of mass spectrometer. Thank you very much.